Just the Way You Are was released in 1984. It's directed by Edward Molinero, written by Alan Burns, with a cast including Kristy McNichol, Michael Ontkean, Kaki Hunter, Tim Daly, and various others. And I only watched this for Tim Daly. It sounded interesting. I didn't really like this very much. The description made it sound interesting, and IMDb says as follows: a disabled musician thinks people treat her differently because of her disability, so she goes to a ski resort with her leg in a cast to test this theory. I think as a topic, it's really fascinating and it's quite important. It is listed as a comedy, and honestly, I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's dramatic enough to be an intense drama. And sure, not every film needs to have a very neatly defined genre, but I just didn't really feel like I was getting anything from the narrative. I think it's a good idea, but I just never really cared for the story. I don't think it was executed in a way that was particularly interesting. It had potential. It's just a bit boring. It's not bad in the sense that I don't believe in it, I wasn't buying into it, or that the events don't make sense. It was just simply one that didn't really appeal to me in its execution. And unfortunately, I have the same response to the characters. Again, not badly written, not unbelievable, the performances weren't bad. I just never really connected with anybody. I never found that I cared about anybody. And obviously, coupling that with a narrative that for me just wasn't that fascinating meant that there wasn't really very much for me to enjoy there. Some of the locations were nice. There's some good camera work and decent lighting. There's some nice snowy scenes on the slopes, some nice costumes. So I guess there were elements that were okay. And I would never have said it's a bad film. I just don't think it's an interesting film. Do I recommend it? Only if there's a very specific reason why you want to watch it. For example, with me, it was Tim Daly. If there's somebody in the cast you're interested in, give it a go. If the narrative really appeals to you as a concept, by all means check it out. You might get more out of it than I did, but I just found it to be kind of bland. Not necessarily a bad film, but not a very good one either. Just the Way You Are wasn't terrible, but I didn't particularly enjoy it.